The Success Principles, by Jack Canfield, is built on a simple but life-changing idea: success is not accidental. It follows predictable laws, and anyone, regardless of background, education, or circumstances, can achieve extraordinary results by applying the right principles consistently. Canfield explains that most people live far below their potential not because they lack talent or opportunity, but because they lack clarity, responsibility, belief, and disciplined action. The book serves as a practical roadmap for taking control of your life and deliberately creating the results you want. The foundation of all success, according to Canfield, is taking 100% responsibility for your life. Many people blame circumstances, parents, society, economy, luck, or other people for their problems. This mindset keeps them powerless because it places control outside themselves. Canfield explains that everything you experience, your income, health, relationships, happiness, and progress, is influenced by the choices you make and the actions you take. Taking responsibility does not mean blaming yourself harshly, it means recognizing that you have the power to change your situation. The moment you accept full responsibility, you reclaim control over your life. Victim thinking disappears, and empowerment begins. Canfield emphasizes that responsibility also means stopping excuses. Excuses feel comforting because they protect the ego, but they quietly destroy progress. When you stop saying, "I don't have time, I'm not ready," or "this is just how life is," you open the door to solutions. Successful people focus on what they can do, not on what they cannot control. Responsibility shifts your mindset from, "Why is this happening to me?" to, "What can I do about this right now?" Another major principle is clarity of purpose and goals. Most people drift through life reacting to circumstances instead of intentionally designing their future. Canfield explains that if you are not clear about what you want, you are likely to end up with what you don't want. Success begins with knowing exactly what you desire, financially, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Clear goals give direction to your thoughts, actions, and decisions. Without goals, effort becomes scattered and motivation fades quickly. Canfield teaches that goals should be specific, measurable, and emotionally meaningful. Vague desires like, "I want to be successful," or "I want to be happy," lack power because the brain does not know how to act on them. When goals are clearly defined, the mind starts searching for opportunities, resources, and ideas to achieve them. Writing goals down is especially powerful because it turns abstract thoughts into commitments. Written goals act as reminders and anchors, keeping you focused even when motivation drops. Visualization plays a crucial role in achieving goals. Canfield explains that the mind cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you regularly visualize your goals as already achieved, seeing, feeling, and emotionally experiencing them, you condition your brain for success. Visualization strengthens belief, increases confidence, and aligns your subconscious with your conscious desires. This is why athletes, performers, and high achievers use mental rehearsal to improve results. Closely related to visualization is the principle of belief. Canfield states that you cannot outperform your self-image. If you believe you are not capable, not deserving, or not good enough, your actions will unconsciously reflect those beliefs. Limiting beliefs act like invisible ceilings that restrict growth. Many of these beliefs are formed early in life through criticism, failure, or negative conditioning. Canfield encourages identifying and replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones. When you change what you believe is possible, your behavior changes automatically. Affirmations are a tool Canfield recommends for reshaping belief systems. Affirmations are positive statements repeated consistently to reprogram the subconscious mind. When combined with emotion and repetition, affirmations help overwrite old mental patterns. Over time, new beliefs feel natural, and confidence grows. However, Canfield emphasizes that affirmations must be supported by action. Words alone do not create success, aligned behavior does. Another core principle is taking action. Knowledge without action is useless. Many people read books, attend seminars, and consume motivational content but never apply what they learn. Canfield explains that action is the bridge between intention and results. Successful people act even when they feel afraid, uncertain, or unprepared. Waiting for perfect conditions leads to stagnation. Progress comes from doing, learning, adjusting, and continuing forward. Canfield introduces the idea of the Rule of 5, which means committing to 5 specific actions every day that move you toward your goal. These actions may be small, but consistency creates momentum. Daily action compounds over time, leading to massive results. This principle removes overwhelm by focusing on manageable steps rather than distant outcomes. Another important concept is persistence. Most people give up too early. They expect quick results and become discouraged when progress is slow. Canfield explains that success often comes just after the point where most people quit. Persistence is not about blind stubbornness but about commitment to long-term growth. Every setback contains feedback. Failure is not proof that you are incapable, it is information that helps you adjust your approach. Those who succeed are simply those who refuse to stop. Canfield also addresses fear, especially fear of failure and fear of rejection. Fear is natural and unavoidable, but it does not have to control behavior. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the willingness to act despite fear. Canfield encourages reframing fear as excitement and growth. When you stretch beyond your comfort zone, fear appears because you are expanding, not because you are in danger. Facing fear builds confidence and resilience over time. Another powerful section of the book focuses on asking for what you want. Many people fail to achieve their goals simply because they never ask for help, ask for opportunities, ask for support, or ask for resources. Fear of rejection prevents people from making requests that could change their lives. Canfield explains that successful people ask more often and more confidently. Even when the answer is no, asking builds courage and increases chances of eventual success. The book also highlights the importance of surrounding yourself with the right people. Your environment strongly influences your behavior, mindset, and expectations. When you spend time with negative, unmotivated, or pessimistic people, their mindset slowly becomes yours. Canfield encourages associating with positive, growth-oriented individuals who inspire action and accountability. Success leaves clues, and learning from those who have already achieved what you want shortens the learning curve. Canfield discusses continuous learning as a lifelong habit of successful people. The world constantly changes, and those who stop learning fall behind. Reading, listening, observing, and seeking mentorship keep the mind sharp and adaptable. Learning should not be passive, it should lead to implementation. Growth comes from applying knowledge, not collecting it. Time management is another key principle. Canfield explains that time is a non-renewable resource, and how you use it reflects your priorities. Successful people plan their time intentionally, focusing on high-value activities rather than distractions. Eliminating time wasters, setting clear priorities, and creating structured routines increase productivity and reduce stress. Saying no to low-impact activities creates space for meaningful work. Canfield also emphasizes self-discipline, which he describes as choosing what you want most over what you want now. Discipline allows you to act consistently even when motivation fades. Motivation is emotional and temporary, but discipline is a skill that can be trained. Building discipline through small commitments strengthens self-trust and reliability. Gratitude is another important principle. Canfield explains that focusing on what you already have shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Gratitude improves emotional well-being, strengthens relationships, and increases motivation. When you appreciate progress instead of constantly chasing more, success becomes more enjoyable and sustainable. The book also explores service and contribution. True success is not only about personal achievement but also about making a positive impact on others. Canfield explains that when you focus on adding value and helping others succeed, opportunities multiply naturally. Contribution creates fulfillment beyond material success and gives purpose to achievement. In the later parts of the book, Canfield ties all the principles together, reminding readers that success is a process, not a single event. There will be setbacks, doubts, and challenges, but those are part of the journey. What matters is commitment to growth, responsibility, and consistent action. Success is built one decision, one habit, and one action at a time. The book concludes with a powerful reminder: you already have everything you need to begin. You do not need permission, perfect timing, or complete certainty. You only need the willingness to take responsibility and act. When you apply these principles daily, success becomes inevitable, not because of luck, but because of alignment between mindset, behavior, and purpose.